Just close your eyes for a moment. Okay, friends, now you have seen the topic, born free. Not only human beings, anything that is born in this universe, everything has no sense of freedom or bondage except the human being. Just see it very clearly. Nothing in this universe, gross or subtle, has any sense of freedom or bondage, birth or death, except the human beings. Even among the human beings, a child just born or for a few years, maybe just few months, has no sense of freedom or bondage or being alive and dead. The space has no sense of freedom or bondage. It's all because nothing except human being has a sense of I, the individuality. The space doesn't say, I am space, and there is no question of telling, I am free or bound. To say something, to think something, you must be not only conscious, but also self-conscious. Please see that very clearly. To speak something, you must have a body. To think something, you must have your mind, your thoughts. And just because you have a thought, you cannot say, I am thinking, unless you have a sense of I, the individuality. Body does not say, I am born or I am speaking. You speak through the body. As they say, Deho na janati, body doesn't know. Body is an instrument. Somebody is speaking through the body. Like this one doesn't speak, this amplifier doesn't speak. It only amplifies what the body speaks. Body too is an amplifier. Body doesn't speak. Through the body, you amplify your thought. Our thoughts cannot be heard by the people, cannot be seen by the people, cannot be touched by the people, can't be tasted, cannot be smelled. As much these thoughts cannot be heard, seen, touched, tasted, smelled, by other people, that much true for me. By myself, in this mind, thoughts come, but my ears cannot hear the thought of the sounds. My eyes cannot see the thought of the forms and colors. My tongue cannot taste the thoughts of the different taste. My nose cannot smell the fragrance, the thought of the fragrance. My body, my skin, my hand cannot touch or grab the thoughts of all the touches. In fact, memories are physically invisible, inaudible, cannot be tasted, cannot be touched, can't be smelled. That the thoughts are there, only I can say for myself. You can say for yourself. As much you cannot objectify my thought through the senses, that much I cannot also objectify my thoughts through my own senses. These thoughts are always known. You know your thoughts, meaning you are conscious of your thought. This word consciousness, do not use it as we use it in English. The man lost his consciousness, lost his senses, lost his consciousness, couldn't see, couldn't hear. No. When you say consciousness, nobody loses consciousness. You lose that eyes, seeing, hearing, tasting, or sometimes mentally anesthetized, sleeping. That time you are losing consciousness. You are not, there is consciousness, but you are not aware of what is happening that time. That is the deep sleep. But if totally the consciousness goes away, waking up, you shall not say that you slept well. How do you know? I know. How do you know? What do you know? I slept well. And what is your experience? I know nothing. To know nothing, there must be something. That is why you are conscious of all the three different states. You are waking, when the sleep, the dream, as well as sleep. The perceptions of the waking, the reflections of the dream, projections of the dream, and the seed state where everything remains potential, deep sleep. Everything you are aware of. That is why you shall say, I slept well, waking up, dreamt also. How do you know that? I know I slept well. I know I dreamt a dream. I know I am awake. That knowing is the prefix which you cannot ever escape. So these thoughts are, you can only be conscious of. That I am conscious, only human being can speak. No other animals can say that. Nothing in this universe can say that. Human being, very, very special, because he says, I am conscious. That self-consciousness, I have already told you many times, self-conscious. I might have told many times. You might be reading book 100 times. But do you know it? Are you aware? And that awareness, all times, all places, all conditions. All the time, you are conscious. Even now, if I ask you, close your eyes. Even for a moment. And suppose, after that moment I say, open your eyes. And if I ask you, were you experiencing? You cannot say no. You shall say, yes, I am experiencing. But watch my question. I am not asking you, are you experiencing listening to a sound? Are you experiencing touching something? Are you experiencing tasting something? Are you experiencing smelling something? Are you experiencing walking? Are you experiencing talking? No. There are a million experiences. Walking is an experience. Touching is an experience. Tasting is an experience. Smelling an experience. Walking is an experience. Swimming is an experience. Speaking is an experience. Thinking also is another experience. My question is, are you experiencing? I am not qualifying it. Are you experiencing touching? You can say yes. But when you are not touching, are you not experiencing? What? Nothing in particular. Being conscious is a very indescribable state. Nobody can describe it. Inexplicable, indescribable. But that's what it is. Experiencing, meaning knowing, being conscious. We, from childhood onwards, we have been brainwashed or riddled with this idea. I'm seeing, I'm hearing, touching, tasting, smelling, experiencing, but myself I have not experienced. Play on that word, see that word. Experiencing never stops. Experiencing, listening to class begins. Experiencing, listening to the class will end. You shall carry the memory of experiencing the class and the words that you have picked up, but you cannot escape experiencing as such, class or no class, thoughts or no thoughts, seeing or no seeing, touching or no touching, walking or no walking, sleeping or no sleeping. You understand? Waking or no waking, perceiving, no perceiving. Experiencing you cannot stop. Experiencing, there are physical experiences, your sense organs perceiving the object. There are subtle experiences, you are experiencing the thoughts, not with your senses. You are conscious. When you are closing your eyes, you are no more seeing through your eyes, but you are experiencing not seeing. You are also experiencing the memories of the sight. And when these thoughts are fading away, appearing at random, disappearing too, experiencing never suspended. This whole description, the physical perception, the physical universe, the thoughts of all kinds and the thought universe, your memory universe. Deep sleep where everything remains suspended in a potential state. Nothing gross, subtle, causal, waking, dream, deep sleep has a sense of freedom or bondage. That by which you are aware of everything also has no sense of freedom or bondage. Being born, or die. Nothing has a sense of it. Are you getting that? Mountains don't feel that. Stars, galaxies, dust, a drop, micro or macro. Nothing has a sense of freedom or bondage. Living or die. Being conscious or unconscious. As much the unconscious objects, inert, perceived objects have no sense of we are unconscious, the consciousness has no sense of I am conscious. Are you getting that point, please? This language doesn't exist. Languages were created. Names were created by a conscious entity, whoever it may be. Definitely I didn't create, neither you created. We are so used to, listen, we are so used to listening, touching, tasting, and thereby asserting our existence, that in case there is nothing to see, hear, taste, touch, you feel disturbed, restless, anxious. Why nothing is happening? Why it is so quiet? We are not used to just being. If the thoughts are not there, worried. Thoughts are there, worried. Who? Does your body get worried? Does anything in this universe, from an atom to systems, do they have a sense of worry and anxiety? No. Do they have any sense of relaxed existence? No. It's a thought-free, listen carefully, name-free existence, nameless. As when we were not born with the name, nothing that is existing comes with a name. The stars had no name until we named it. The universe had no name until we named it. Existence, nameless. You forget every language as a child. You can speak as we are speaking. It will make a noise. Hunger comes, it will cry. An ant bites, it will cry. Strangers come to you see the stranger, it will cry. Can't speak. Something familiar, it will smile. But can't speak. Just because it doesn't speak, it doesn't cry, doesn't smile, it doesn't mean it's not conscious. That is the only thing which is universal, eternal, immortal. As we saw some times back. The child is born, nameless it is. The body, it comes, but the body has no sense of knowing. Body has no sense of, I am deformed, handicapped, or healthy. Suppose the body is born blind, you don't bury it, you don't dispose it of. If it is handicapped, retarded, you don't dispose it of. Why? He may be blind, he may be deaf, he may be dumb, but the sign of life is there, conscious. That is why when the child is stillborn, they hold it upside down and hit. If it cries, you keep it. He may not have eyes, he may not have a liver, he may not have some part of the body is missing or doubled up, 2 heads, 2 hands, 4 hands. You still keep them going. Why? They are conscious. So consciousness is the sign of life. And that's what we are always. Child is conscious, adult is conscious. Only difference is, child has no sense of I am conscious. Child is conscious, cub is conscious, a lion baby. Puppy is conscious, birds are conscious. Tree is semi-conscious. Stones and other things, unconscious. The known universe is classified under these two. Broadly, unconscious or conscious. Everybody comes under that, including human being and the stones. In between, semi-conscious, conscious, unconscious, semi-conscious, conscious. With these three, everything is included. But only human being, later on, as a child, comes up with this idea, self-conscious I. In fact, with the birth of the I sense is the beginning of bondage or freedom, living or dying. Body doesn't feel dehohamiti dehonage bhakti. Body doesn't say, I am body, I am alive. Eyes don't say, we are eyes. Space doesn't say, I'm space. Creation doesn't say, I'm the creation. Nobody has a sense of language. Yesterday, for last 2-3 days, I had been out on a surprise trip. Surprise because the friends, those who say, Swamiji, are you free for 3-4 days? 15, 16, 17? I said, yes, because I have been to Odisha for a camp. I said, okay, I'll be there for 3-4 days. Okay, that much. Then when I come back, we are going. They, where? Come. That's how they always do, very sweet. Of course, that purchased the ticket and we flew into some place. It's a beautiful forest, listen carefully. And once, as you were walking into the place where you were staying, in that place there was a staircase. As you climb, there's a huge mirror, the glasses. And we are walking up 5-6 people. Then the 5-6 people coming from that side, reflection. Then I say, oh wow, this place is very crowded. Then one young boy, the child is there, I say, what? Swamiji, what crowded? So we are 12 of us. How can you say 12? We are only 6. Why? The other are reflections. Listen it. And remember for life. So I said, son, therefore, what does it mean? Reflections do not count. Remember it as a mantra. I'll explain. Reflections do not count. Why? 6 of us are here. We never say 12 of us are there. Reflections do not count. Say, yes, that's true. My next statement was, then why are you afraid of your thoughts? Your thoughts are pure reflections. Please think. What are the thoughts? Whatever you see, reflection, the thought of the object. Whatever you hear, the sound, the thought of the sound. So when you thought of, you are looking at a piece of gold, 1 kilo gold. So you have got a thought of 1 kilo gold. Do you have 2 kilos gold with you? Think, friends, and laugh. Smile. Laugh at yourself. Stupid, true. In the mirror, there may be a million reflections. And it is a mirror, 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 like a mirrored home, like in Lucknow. There is a palace. You sit down, you look at it, there are thousands of you in the same room. The mirrors. How many are there? One reality. 1,000 reflections. It can be million reflections, billion reflections. What counts is one. Object is one. This flower is one. True to the perception. Thought is one. Then you can say, Swamiji, what about emotions? It's a work on the reflections. And who is working on it? Not by itself. There is an I thought. That is where human beings become only species which gets confused because he is living in a mirrored universe. One thought, you double it up, develop it. Vishayandhayato pumsa sangasteshu bhajayate. Bhagavad Gita, in one verse, the entire psychological problems, solutions revealed out. Pumsa, for the individual. Individuality, the I, who says, I see the flower, harmless. I see the flower. But you can't say, I see is English language limitation. You can't say, I see the thought of the flower. You can see the thought of the flower. I is see. True to the perception, thought takes place. The thought is not seen. The thought is known. Knowing is different from seeing. You have to be extremely careful about the words you use. That is why we have been so confused in life. Hearing, listening is listening, not knowing. Touching is touching, not knowing. Tasting is tasting, not knowing. Seeing is seeing, not knowing. Smelling is smelling, not knowing. Sense perception is different. Perception of the object is awareness of the thought. Chetana, you are conscious of the thought. The thoughts are known. And that is where begins I know. Until that I thought has started with the child, the sense of living, I am dying, I am seeing, I am not seeing, has not started. Only with the I sense, the sense of being born, growing, aging, changing, dying, continues. The house grows old. You built a house, house is born. The house grows old. Furnitures grow old. The person who has created that, in that house, growing old along with the house. But none of these things in the house ever cry, we are aging. Only human being. I will leave it behind. I am going to go. That houses don't feel that. Furnitures don't feel that. Elements which sustain our body do not feel that. Oh, we shall no more be. The air doesn't feel. I will no more entering into his nose. The space will be missing. Oh, I no more accommodate that body. The air, the fire doesn't say, I am no more giving warmth or singeing that body, I am burning that body. The water will not miss that I will no more bathe this body. The earth won't miss you, that I am no more holding this body. They have no sense. Even the thoughts fading away. Self-deleting mechanism goes away and don't have a feeling, I am losing myself now. First day, first thought started, grew. Who built it? Emotions are not natural. Understand? Emotions are built. Seeing is natural. First thought is natural. Listen. Also, emotions are natural to an extent. You throw the stone at the snake, you throw the stone at the tiger, he'll come and catch you. Throw at another person, he'll take another stone to throw at you. Response, natural, bestial, almost like animalistic. But as a human being, you can manipulate it because you're self-conscious. Choice is yours to react or not to react. But most are animalistic. I say, you say, I say, you say, I say, you say. Lovers collide and destroy. Kings collide and kingdom is destroyed. Two human beings destroying each other. A human being, not only interpersonal conflict, but intrapersonal conflict, the same I behaving two different ways. You want to see that? Listen to it. As I am talking to you, before I started talking to you, think of your thinking. Do you think, or the thoughts are keeping coming? If I can use that habitual word, your mind is talking to you continuously, or rather, change that stupid word. There is a continuous dialogue inside your head. Continuous thoughts are taking place. As when you are listening to me, the thought will be there, I have listened to this. I don't want to listen to it. Why did I come here? What the father said? What was the home? What is uncontrolled? This chattering has become a habit. You cannot stop it. As when you are sitting down, I say, sit down and keep quiet. I can say it very easily. Keep quiet. Keep quiet means not mouth stop. That you can easily do. Because if you stop your mouth, there can be no speech. Does it mean no thoughts? And the best part of it is the same I who says, I am speaking, and also say, I am listening. I am thinking. I am listening to my thought. Are they two different? If they are two different, the I is a mistake. The I is a lie. Am I a speaker? I am a thinker. Or the seer of the thought. Take it inside, friends. Thoughts do not collide. As even these two flowers, they don't collide. The space accommodates everything, doesn't collide with nothing. Air and air do not collide. Water and water do not collide. Fire and fire do not collide. Earth and earth do not collide. Body and body by themselves will not collide. But two bodies collide, controlled by two different eyes. Individuality. Fist fight. Patting. Shouting. Shouting match. You shout, I shout. Understand. Only the human beings. 8 billion different animals. Self-conscious animals. Much more dangerous than anything unconscious, semi-conscious. Inside your own head, there is a tremendous fight taking place. Be alone. Please be alone and observe your mind for hours and hours. We are so used to talking, joining the talk, joining the talk. You're restless. You are restless if you don't talk for some time. There are 2-3 people, observe how long can you keep quiet. Some people are compulsive speakers. Compulsive. They must, it must go on. If it doesn't go on, something wrong. They feel restless. They will start a talk. Even if you don't want to get drawn into that conversation, they will drag you into conversation. What are you doing? Are you blind? You see, I'm sitting down, no? What are you doing? You want to know what are you doing means what? Physically, I'm sitting down. Mentally, you want to know? Why are you interested in what I'm thinking? And are you that honest you shall speak every thought inside your head? The fellow is boring sitting down there, an idiot, he's so fat. Will you tell that to me? Oh, so wonderful. Will you appreciate me? No. If you appreciate me, you feel depreciated. If you say, you are so nice, that means I'm dumb. You are so rich, I'm so poor. Comparison, competition. Where from it comes, friends? One thought. I. This talking, chattering in the mind, non-stop. Nothing is there, take something, put this in that place. Your legs cannot keep quiet, hands cannot keep quiet. Legs and hands do not keep quiet. Or you are the one unnecessarily moving your hands and legs. Please think, friends. So every thought going to that level is a reflection. And reflections do not count. Take it as a mantra and think over for some time. You put up a two mirror, house within a house within a house, a huge hall it will appear, even the small place. So are you accommodating 100 people or 100,000? Reflections don't count. Your thoughts do not count unless I used to or I will like to take account of them, make use of them. By itself, they don't add to anything. You have seen the animals. How many times it happens? In our Jagannath Prasad Ashram, we have at a place, the big window glasses are there. Oriole, the fellow doesn't come very near. 2, 3 of them. I have taken photo. They go there and do it. He go on hitting the, glass, the reflection. He goes and come back, goes and come back. Put a big mirror and allow your dog to go there. Some dog will run away because another dog is there. He'll come back and look at it, bow, bow. That will also bow, bow. They go crazy. Tigers will do that. Animals will do that. Birds will do that. They fight it. Human beings only, child also will do that. Child will cry that there is another child. That's where the mother will say, baby, it's a reflection. It's not you. So the thought of the objects are the reflections are you. As the reflections grow, you grow in size. I knew only 1, 2, 3, 4. A, E, A, B, C, D. Baby, now you are PhD. What does it? What has grown? Thoughts have grown. And with that growth, who is growing? I was uneducated. Now I am educated. Aha. Between this comparative state of lack of education and education, lack of piece of land or 1,000 acres of ranch, between the small position to the big position, positions have grown. Positions have grown. But who feels grown? I am grown up. I'm a big man. What level? Not at the level of the body. Thoughts, your pride, your arrogance, your anxiety, your jealousy, your helplessness, all comes with the I thought. And these two thoughts are there, I and my. Human beings have got it. Animals have that sense of I. You try to take the lion's cub for take-off. Go within 20 feet, it will come and eat you. Go to any animal and try to take their cub, they will jump on you. I and mine, very rudimentary, uncontrolled, animalistic, natural. As a human being, try this, friend. Just try this. These two words, I and mine. In fact, in reality, the whole universe, please try it. How many things you can call as I? You can close your eyes for a minute, if you choose. How many places you can impose your I? Can you impose I? You can listen, close your, open your eyes, choices, but see that, feel it, know it, be aware of it. Can you ever place that I in space and say, I am space? Or space is I? Place your I. Where you can space it? On space, space also no. Space has no sense of I. Don't impose an I on me. The space can kick you out. If you can give it an individuality, he'll kick you out. I am not you. Correct. Shall you put it on air? You can't. Water? Fire? Earth? Stone? Desert? Ocean? Trees? Come to home, near home. Body? You say, I am the body. The body never say it is you. You say, eyes are me, my eyes. I am, I see. Eyes do not say, we see. But with the eyes, you say, I see. How stupid. The Kohinoor diamond or the bigger, whatever, Cullinan, whatever, you name it, small, I say, but this is a diamond, this is a diamond. Such a big one also. The diamond feel rich or you feel rich? You can't place your eye on anything. On your body also you cannot place it. Body rejects. What rejects? Neither accepts nor rejects. He just looks at the fool dancing. I see, I hear, I touch, I taste, I smell. That way, that I who takes arrogates is arrogant. I see, when the eyes start losing, I cannot see anymore. And the body. Mr. Universe. Now, Mr. Universe got a paralytic stroke. I have paralysis. What happens to you? What happened to the eye? I speak. Walk. You can't even speak, I am paralyzed. You can helplessly look at the doctor. Doctor's head is paralyzed. Doesn't know how to fix it. Think. Can you place it on a thought? No thought has a sense of I. Understand, friend? The I thought, individual I thought, is not a reflection of any kind. Its source is consciousness. It's beautiful. From that reflection it went on. I went on thinking, writing. That's why I wanted to share with you today. When every thought is a reflection, the thought of the flower, tree, million reflections. The I thought is not a reflection. Only one place the I thought can exist. When you say, I am conscious, I and consciousness one and the same. Rest of the places, I doesn't exist, cannot exist. I hope you are thinking. Self-conscious. Self-conscious means what? I am conscious. But you forget that line completely. When you say, I am conscious is a role. I am consciousness, if you say, both the word consciousness and I will fade away in what it stands for. Like put the word silence. put the word sound on what? Million different sounds. Sound of the waterfall, sound of the cuckoo, sound of the vehicle, sound of a musical instrument, sound of a child, sound of a whisper, sound of billion things. Where shall you put silence? On which sound you shall put silence? The name silence. On which sound can you put it? The name silence will stand for something in which the name fades away. In the meaning of the word silence doesn't exist. In the meaning of the word I, consciousness, the I, consciousness, both do not exist. That is why, friends, it's such a beautiful thing. When all things that you see, hear, taste, touch, smell can be memories in your head, all that you see can be memory, all that you hear can be memory, all that you can touch can be memory, even the taste you can memory, all that you smell can be memory. Listen. Because of the perception, the sensation that takes place, that will become memories. Because of your perception, because of your sensation, the reactions that take place, that also will be memories. I saw something, I love it, memory. You hear something, I hate it, memories. Perception will be memory. Perceived objects will be memory. Perception will be memory. When I was 7-year-old, I could see everything. Now I'm 70. Your health is a memory. Perception becomes a memory, fades. Sensation becomes a memory, fades. Thoughts are memories. Emotions become memories. And friends, listen very carefully. We call it a memory because the name lingers, object has faded away. Grandfather, name, picture lingers. Grandfather has gone 100 years back or 50, 70 years back. Grandmama, uncle, father, mother, friends, my puppies, my pets, my childhood cycle, my playthings, my dresses, memories. Childhood friends, memories. Childhood body, memories. Why call it memory? Because there is a distance between the thought and the object. Listen carefully. This flower, as I am showing it to you, it's a memory or reality at now. It's a reality at present. Because when I say hibiscus, name and the object are together. If I take it away, if I say hibiscus, the thought comes up, memory. When the thought comes up, that memory reminds you of the flower that you saw. If the thought doesn't come, you shall never remember the object that you saw. Right or wrong? Your mother, your father, your wife, your lover, your husband, your beloved, your enemy, anything you say, sir, they are residents of a memory universe. If the thoughts do not come up, you forget everything. You know why people go to entertainment? Forget. Entertainers are paid heavily because every man is crazy. Everybody hates his memories. So everybody loves deep sleep. It doesn't matter who you are. Richer than the richest, younger, poorer than the poorest. Most powerful man, most helpless individual. The diseased feels like sleeping. The healthiest also tired. He wants to go to sleep and to forget everything. So what happens to the people when they go to entertainment? Ah, what a music! Ooh, ah, ooh. Memories have taken back place. Ooh, what food? 1 hour lost. Ah, what fragrance! What sight! If natural, you don't have to pay for anything. Entertainer, want to watch a movie? The person spend billions to make a movie because they earn billions. They are not helping you to forget. They are exploiting you to help you suspend your memories from coming because they engage you in certain activities. Why people go for a holiday? That's what I was telling to the people when I was there yesterday. When you are traveling everywhere, to forget everything for some time. Appa, it was a wonderful holiday, meaning I didn't remember anything. You come back home, everything comes back. When you come to these classes, this type of thinking, not let's sing together, God, did, all that, music, this and that. Oh, it is so nice. This type of nonsense that goes on in the religious parlance. We are together there. We had a whole night singing. So next morning, what happened? Memory. Wait for the next year. Or next earliest moment of again doing some dance and music, right? You name it religious music. But the religious music does by the religious people, secular music does by the secular people. Both are trying to forget. Both shall be disturbed. I'm a very religious person. What are you trying to do? Think of it, friends. Engaging yourself in a certain activity, you want to forget few things for some time. Somebody reads a novel, loses himself. Wow. Gulang Archipelago, Alexander Solzhenitsyn. Mahabharata stories, Ramayana stories. 1 hour you lose yourself there. As much the drugged fellow misses his drug, the other person misses his book, his songs, his dance, his music. Everybody is an addict. Without it, you cannot stay for some time. Unless I think about this, unless I talk about this, if I am tired, I am addicted. Unless I go to a place, see somebody, I am affected, addicted. When you listen to these things, that is why Upanishads, when you listen, they don't make you to forget things. You may be forgetting, but the teacher doesn't allow you to forget things. This makes you to remember yourself who you are, reminds you who you really are, not your relative roles. When you sit down in front of a teacher, if the teacher is proper, he shall never remind you of your role. Even if you are a rich man, you will not say, oh, sir, wonderful, come. No, if I give importance to that, you shall be sitting there as a rich man, you will never forget it. I respect your riches. I respect your activity, inactivity. I respect your prosperity, poverty. Both are same. One condemns himself to poverty, another condemns himself to prosperity. Both are idiots. meaning ignorant. Help them to remember themselves, not to forget his prosperity for some time or poverty for some time. Especially parents, you are suffering, you want to forget. Your pleasures, do you want to forget? You want to continue. That is also addiction. So the teaching is helping the person to remember. When you remember yourself while forgetting, looking at a beautiful forest, listening to nice music, eating good food, moving with good friends, when you are forgetting, if there is somebody in that group who can remind you, hey, at this moment, when you are enjoying this, where are you? Are you in the jungle? Are you with the food? Are you with the company? Are you with the flight? Are you sleeping under a huge shade-giving tree? No. That moment you are with yourself. Reminder. Remembering which you shall never ever forget again. People cannot do it because they are so used to their thought. And as I told you, this thought goes on talking. If you doesn't talk, you feel restless. Why you cannot stay in your one room for 24 hours? Try. 24 hours. In 24 minutes there will be fire on your bottom. Just think of it. What makes you restless? Things, or you make yourself restless? Why there is nothing? Who is speaking? I. And that I thought, that name I shall listen carefully. Just like the hibiscus is a name, please appreciate this. Just like the hibiscus is a name, and when the name is there, the object is, it is not memory, it is perception. The flower is there, I say hibiscus. Both are same. Only when the flower is gone, then it becomes a memory. The thought comes back, oh, hibiscus, I want to go. The thought comes and takes you there. Are you getting that point? Please see that. But suppose the flower is there in the garden, but your memory is not there. Will you miss the flower? Will you look for the flower? Will you like to forget the flower? Forget what? Flower outside is always there. But the memory plays inside you. It can be flower, it can be mango, object, it can be your puppy, it can be your baby, your lover, your beloved, your father, your mother, your friend, your enemy, Evuru. It doesn't matter. A temple, worship place, holy place, hilly place, anything, memory place. Thought comes, I feel like going to the mountains. Oh, mountains missing you. You are missing the mountains or mountains missing you? That is why lovers will fight. You never remember me, you know. You never remember me. At least you should tell me, remember yourself, I will be very happy. To remember you. You are with yourself, nothing has happened. I remember you, what will happen to me? These are all killer points. People will not like to listen to this because it will destroy everybody. Average person will not like to listen to this if you analyze, if you think. Yes, this is very nice. I know this chanting. What happened to the chanting? What happened to the song? Think. Never remember. If the thoughts are not there, nothing in this object is remembered. And if the thoughts are there, you are miserable, missing. Thought is there, mommy is there, mommy is not there. Food is there, mommy is there. My home thought is there, home is not there. Missing. My enlightenment thought is there, I am not enlightened. Killing. I don't think I shall ever be enlightened. There will be no light lit up in my brain. Nothing is speedily traveling from my bottom to top. I can't, I'm an imbecile, useless. Memory haunting you that you are not enlightened. You don't understand what enlightenment is. So practice oriented. I'm not closing my eyes. I should be digging a hole and sit down there. Underwater samadhi. Inside the cave. I'm in the five-star house or a big town. How can I be religious? Religious means give up everything. The person who is living in Himalayas come to Lucknow or London. London fellow thinking of going to Himalayas. How beautiful. Think. These thoughts remind you something. Why? Memory, because it reminds you. Reminds means there is a distance between the object and the thought. Start with. There is no distance between the name and the object. Name is flower, hibiscus, object is hibiscus. Together, you learn it. The moment you get out of the garden, memory you carry. Hibiscus, flower is somewhere. But if the thoughts are not coming, the flower is forgotten. Okay? Think. Whereas in case of I, the word I, and I told you, try to place that I anywhere else in the universe. Where shall you put the I? Can you say I am space, air, fire, water, earth, whole country, millions of acres of land, any place, stone. Even the body you cannot place the I. Body will reject it. Nothing shall hold it. Body has no sense of I. Neither your thoughts have a sense of I. Only one place you can say, I am conscious. You don't have to say, I am conscious to be conscious. But that's the only place left out. Universe, gross body, perceptions, thoughts. When you say, I know, I and knowledge, consciousness, one and the same. So wherever the object is, to explain only, consciousness is not an object, consciousness is, I am conscious. What is the distance between the two? Nothing. But suppose you just say the word I and don't remember what it is. It becomes ahankar. I think, I see, I hear, I touch. I am conscious. But when you see, when you say the word I, it reminds of yourself. And when the thought is not there, you are with yourself. That's the only place. But the memory doesn't work, and also memory works. As when a memory reminds you something, doesn't recreate, the I thought will remind yourself who you are, doesn't recreate. In relation to other things, when the thoughts are there, objects will never be remembered. When the I thought is not there, what it stands for eternally shines. So words, beautiful. No words, excellent. Free or bound? Absolute freedom. Living or dying, eternal. Nitya sarvagata sthanu achaloyam sanatana. No words are needed. Every word reminds you of what it is. But if you make a thinking, understand, thinking knowledge, meaning memory knowledge, words are familiar, truth is forgotten, doesn't even know it, so it will be thinking knowledge. Thoughts are there, you talk. Thoughts are gone, I don't know what to talk. So you have to have a piece of paper, or have to do this. Right. But if it's knowledge. One of her students used that word. I was so happy. Swamiji, I understand now what is intellectual knowledge. I said, what is that? She said, thinking knowledge. I said, what does it mean? When thought comes, I think I know. When thoughts are there, I am lost in my own old world. I say, wow, beautiful, thank you. It's not thinking or thought knowledge. It's knowledge, yourself. I, the word, what it stands for, are together. Like silence, the word, and what it stands for will be always together. But what it stands for doesn't need a companion called name. Pure silence. What name it needs? Pure consciousness. What thought it needs? Thoughts depend on an object. Object to be relevant depend on a thought. Consciousness. What does it depend upon? Nothing in this universe. That is why when you are in samadhi, your state being who you are, which always you are there, ever, antarmukha samaradhya bahirmukha sudurla. Always with yourself. You cannot be away from yourself, and you can't be with the world all the time. Be it the physical universe, be it with a subtle thought, be with your ignorance, you cannot be with it all the time. Consciousness you cannot escape. What a beauty. Free, free, free. When the child is born, he has no sense of being bound, but he has no sense of being free either. That is why only human being can get into confusion. Born, I don't know now, then you must know. So when you are tired of this I, that's the beginning of your end. When you go to the teacher, he helps you to understand that word I, and not giving new identity. Now on you are a vegetarian, now on you are a celibate, now on you are not, you are not a father or the mother, but you are a meditator. And you have to chant quota of verses every day and twist your body for something, not for liberation, twist your body for health. Deal with your mind for certain thinking, creative art, music, magic, literature, everything. But nothing adds to the consciousness. Neither consciousness can lose anything. Be yourself. Close your eyes, please. Thank you, friends. Again, we'll see after a long time. I may be away for 2-3 weeks again. Thank you.